Hello, my name is William, and this is the final for American government. Let's get started with question number 1. Give me a second. Okay, question number 1. Let me see. The Electoral Congress is the U.S. system that elects the government. People don't directly vote for the president. They vote for electors that are attached to a candidate. Each state gets electorals based on their House members, adding up to 538 total. The candidate needs the majority, 270, to win. First are the primaries and caucuses. Party voters choose their preferred candidates, and delegates are then awarded. After the race continues, campaigns build momentum. If they don't, they have to drop out. Eventually, then, one becomes the main nominee. You then see the national conventions where parties choose their candidate and they are presented a platform. And the general election comes right after that. This is where the debates, speeches, and big questions are being answered. November is when the voice is heard from the people. People decide which electors are then voted and then cast their official votes. Congress then certifies them, and January is when the inauguration happens. That's the whole sequence for question number 1. Now let's go to question number 2. When dealing with local issues like affordable housing or parks, that's mainly under a city council and mayor problem. Crime and gang violence, local leaders play a bigger role. But it's not just enforcement. Prevention also matters too. Youth programs, job opportunities, and rehab centers. For K through 12 educations, contact school board and state legislators because they also handle funding and policies. For citizenship and nationalization, that's more of a federal situation, like USCIS resources or members of Congress. For too many marijuana dispensaries, that's a local zoning and licensing problem. City counseling and the city sets those situations. If a mayor doesn't make action or cause an action, the voice of the city has to be heard. So depending on the situation, you have to know the right level of government to come to a conclusion in each situation and matter found in every city. So that is what I conclude with question number 2. And let's head to question number 3. Question number 3. Let's go to different delegation. The Declaration of Independence explains how the independence of this nation got its independence. The why we became a nation in the Constitution is the how we govern ourselves. Walter Isaacson points this out, that all men are created equal. And this is an aspiration more than an honest reality. Like in the current situation, there was slavery and women equality. But the idea then became an enforcing mechanism that generations used to demand progress. For an example, the women's suffrage, civil rights, and slavery. So they basically brought out how if we mean that we're going to represent something equal, we have to demonstrate it. And they weren't demonstrating that exact situation. So the idea only means that we actively apply with it. People have to demonstrate, otherwise it just sits on paper. Over time, that pressure and movement, protests, and legal challenges pushed the country to a closer founding idea. There has been ups and downs throughout the history of the United States, uneven progress, but steady pressure is what has made an effect. And this is how we finalize question number 3.